Hey, good day, everyone. Welcome to our fourth episode of Revolve Soccer Bet TV, man. Thank you, everyone. You're far too kind. Thanks for being here. Bonjour, Zurise, comment state, eh? Thanks for being here, eh? Today I'll be discussing on talking about the fourth English Premier League that Man City has won now. As in they've won it already. They're 10 points. There are 10 points. As in the gap is 10 points. There's no catching to them. So they've already won the league. Also, Bafana is a new coach, Hugo Bruce. I'll be talking about that too. Also giving the weekend soccer tips, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday tips. So thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Also like and comment. Thank you. You're far too kind. Okay, let me get right on to it. DJ Marije manning the fort. You know that. Anyway, this episode I'll be uploading it on YouTube, under Revolt Soccer Bet TV. Thank you. You far too kind. Thanks for tuning in, man. Okay, yesterday, the Liverpool Man U game it ended in 2-4. Okay, I expected Man U to win it, but okay, I was expecting Man U to win at home, but Liverpool took it. Yeah, man. It was that game that was postponed because of that as in the Super League, yeah, the European Super League. There was a protest there, unexpected protest by the British citizens there. But anyway, on let me break down my tips for this week. Also, they've moved the Man City Chelsea final to Porto. It was supposed to be done in Istanbul, but they've moved it. Istanbul has been listed under the red list, so as in it has high cases of COVID. So, and also I think there's a bit of political tension there. So I think it's mainly the reason why it has been moved to. It was supposed to be moved to Britain, but because of like the red tape, as in that 10-day rule that the players have to be quarantined 10 days before. So I think that was a bit of a problem for the UK government there. Okay, on the Friday tips, man, there aren't so many games today besides the Newcastle versus Man City game. Of course, I'm giving my favorite is Man City to win. And also, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Man City, man. There's no way Man City's they've already won the league as it stands. But Newcastle, they're a force to be reckoned with. But I'll probably give it to Man. I'm giving it to Man City, and over 2 goals in that match. So you can make it a double bet, just to leverage on your winnings. To buff up your odds on that one. Okay. Okay, what other one? Okay, there's also the Braga in Porto, the Braga versus Mori Rents. That one I'm giving a halftime goal because there's no telling. But I know one thing for sure: Braga, they are a scoring team. They're a scoring team. Okay, moving to Serbia. Serbia, there's a game by Baka versus Red Star. That one I give it to Red Star, man. The Red Star have been consistent, and I think they're gonna take this one, of course. Okay. On the Bafana issue, I thought, it's like a curse to Bafana Bafana, man. Every time we get a foreign coach, they don't deliver. It's just a high salary that they're giving to these foreign coaches. We can go back to the times where um, Barca was laid off. Then who? This French guy, Philippe Trouza. Philippe Trouza in I think it was 98. He took us to the World Cup in France, but he didn't deliver that, man. Eh? The list goes on, man. Even that guy from Brazil. Let me remember his name. I'll tell you now. Uh, I forgot his name, but these foreign guys don't deliver. I think Benny was the right choice. It should have been the right choice for Fafana. He's been performing under Amazulu. He probably won how many games so far? He won 13 games, lost 4 games, and drew 5. So his record is good, man, and he's patriotic. I think they should have given it to Benny. He was overlooked on that position, man. He was definitely overlooked. I think also attitude determines it, man. Benny has this tendency, if you look at it, where I think there was a point where he disrespected the SAFA committee. He was like, if he had lots of money, he would just buy out all those medalas, man. Eh? Imagine he said that. So I don't think after what he said, I don't think they might even consider him in the future. And also, remember when he was still a player, there used to be a lot of protest in the Bafana squad regarding salaries, and Benny was the guy like at the forefront of those protests, like trying to negotiate salaries for everyone. So I think Safa is not ready to deal with Benny. Simple as that. They are not ready to deal with them. They are a bit. They have a bit laid back style of like management at Safa. I think the problem is not with the players, man. We have to be honest. Safa, the management has to change there. It has to change. This thing of Jordan and all those all Madales, they must just put some lifeblood into that management team. Then probably we'll start winning. Because now Bafana is heading to the World Cup qualifiers. We failed to qualify for the AFCON. So excuse me there. Okay. Let me move on to Saturday games. Saturday games, that's where the money is, eh? That's where the money is, fellas. Okay, so the Japanese league. Japanese league, I usually take my 10 minutes draws. There are a couple of in 7 a.m. There are like 7 matches playing. Okay, of course, 7 a.m. Central African time, depending on where you're watching this. Of course, I always take 10 minutes draws. I just pick, not randomly, but I just I analyze, look at the consistency regarding the 10 minutes draws. It's similar to PSL. What I do to PSL is mostly 10 minutes draws. The Italian Serie B, I also do the same thing. I don't, unless if the team is consistent when I analyze, then I usually go for 10 minutes draw otherwise. Other than that, then. Okay, the Burnley versus Leeds in the English Premiership. I'm also taking a 10 minutes draw right there. Then there's also, let's move to the Scottish Premier League. There's the game Rangers versus Aberdeen. Rangers have been consistent, so my favorite to win it's Rangers, but the option I'm going to choose on that one is probably a halftime goal. Halftime goal, I'm limiting my risk because teams have a tendency of letting us down, man. Eh? But there are many ways to kill a cat, so take whichever one you want. But my favorite odd, like my go-to odd, is usually a halftime. I decide halftime, and halftime is this team gonna win by halftime, or I just simply take a first half goal. Sometimes, depending on how this team scores, really, if the team has been consistent, I just take first half 2 goals. That one is a good order. It's a very good order. Okay, then we move on to the Italian league. The Gino versus Atlanta. I'm taking a first time goal, man. First half goal. That's it. Then moving on to the Bundesliga, German Bundesliga. Freiburg versus Bayern Munich. My favorite any day, Bayern Munich. I'm going for Bayern Munich on that one. Then there's also the Leverkusen versus Union Berlin. I'm definitely going with my favorite odd because I'm undecided on that one. Definitely undecided. But Leverkusen, they the favorite. But with me, because I've been doing this for like 11 years now, I know these teams, man. You can think they're gonna bring you money home, and next thing you crying to yourself. So rather limit your risk. Either take a win-win or full-time 2 goals, over 2 goals in the match, just to limit your risk, man. Cause this thing is a game of probability for us punters. It's not a matter of sure thing. I'm bringing it home. It's not that easy, eh? If it was that easy, we'll all be making money in soccer bet, eh? We'll all be definitely making money without a doubt every week in or week out, making money, bringing that bag home. Okay, English Premier League, the FA Cup final with Chelsea versus Leicester. Chelsea, man, they're under pressure. They need silverware. I'm going with Chelsea on this one. As much as okay, Leicester has been performing. They just came off a win with Man U. They just beat Man U. They're the reason actually why Man City have a 10 point lead on everyone on the league. So I'm going with Chelsea on that one. Also, another game to look out for this weekend. This is the game to look out for: Juventus versus Inter Milan. It's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a flipping tough one. I'm just gonna take a BTS over 2.5, a double bet, and just forget about who's gonna win and just enjoy the match, man. Just enjoy the match. See what's gonna happen, the outcome. Because already, as it stands, Inter Milan have already won the Serie A. They've already won it. They've already won. They're the champions. Let's see whether the champions can beat Juventus, man. Okay, there's another interesting game to look out for. Portugal versus excuse that, Benfica versus Sporting Lisbon. I'm going goals on this one. I'm definitely going with goals on this one. I'm definitely going with goals. I'm gonna give it first half total over 1.5. Definitely, this one is gonna be a goal thriller. Benfica, I wasn't impressed with that when they were playing against Porto. I wasn't impressed at all. They ended up drawing, so I thought it was gonna be a goal thriller. Also, it never happened. So, but this one, I think Sporting. Look at it this way: if Benfica doesn't bring it, Sporting, they're scoring machine. This team, believe you me, they're a flipping scoring machine. I've been doing this for 10 years. I know soccer bets, my man. As much as you might think, okay, I'll probably take it. Another odd to take is a win-win on this one, on Benfica versus Sporting. It's win plus over 1.5. That's like it's a double chance, double bet, total goals. If you know the codes, yeah, you rather be a Dratsitter on this one. Rather be a Dratsitter. Okay, let's go to the Swedish Championship. Swedish Championship. Basel is playing against Zurich. Yeah, so that one, That one I'm giving it a first half goal. No pressure, but Basel, I know they my favorite to win, but I don't go with wins. I don't go with it's gonna be home win or away win. I just go with goals. There's less disappointment there. Imagine your tickets, just one team takes you out. The other day, Barcelona against Levet, Levenet. I expected them to win. They ended up drawing to 3-3. Had you just put goals, you just come up on top either way. So yeah, either way you would have come up on top with that one. Just goals, just sometimes just go BTS over 2.5. If you feel like these both teams are performing, if both teams are performing, just go with that. Okay, young boys playing against Luzin, but let's see. First half goal will do for me. First half goal will do. Young boys are a good side. They're a very good side, but it's soccer bet, my man. It's you rather limit your risk in terms of that. So okay, let's move on. Roma versus Lazio. So Roma, man, Roma. They also a scoring machine. So yeah, I'll probably definitely give it to Roma, but rather limit your risk. First half goal, or just give it a full time 2 goals over 2 goals in that match. Okay, English Premiership. There's also Brighton versus West Ham. My favorite odd, 10 minutes draw. That's my favorite odd. Like I can accumulate like 10 or like 20 10 minutes draw and put in money. Cause this thing you have to be strategic about soccer bet. You just gotta be strategic about executing it. You gotta be strategic. Anyway, let's move on to Sunday games. But have you seen that Neymar, he has extended his contract at PSG. He's extended his contract there, so for another 4 years. So his contract is probably gonna end of 2025. But thing is, this season I don't think they're gonna take the French league, man. You check Lille. Lille, I think Lille's gonna take it because they like I think left with two games. They just left with 2 games, and Monaco are also in the run for it. But my favorite to take that one is Lille. I would never have to say it. They'll be the ones taking it, but we'll see how it plays out, man. We'll see how it plays out, but it's gonna be fun to watch that one. Okay, Sunday games. Sunday, 16 May 2001. Okay, Italian League. First, Florentina versus Napoli. I want, like I said on the, if you watched my third episode on Jawbreaker, I said Florentina versus Napoli. I said first half goal. Then the Spanish league. I'm I, I'm gonna tell you like I did say on Jawbreaker on my third episode that okay, Valeria versus Sevilla, first half goal also, or you can take a win-win on that one, win-win over probably 2.5. I'm expecting a goal thriller on that one. Okay, moving to the Bundesliga. Thanks for tuning in, eh? Thanks for tuning. You far too kind. Okay. The Bundesliga, Lebs versus Wolfbeck. My favorite odd. First half. First half goal, man. First half goal. First half goal. But also, I can give it a full time. I can give it over 2.5. Over 2.5 goals in the full time. And also French league. There's also the Lille game. There's also the Lille game with Saint Etienne. Okay. Okay. Let's move to Okay, Barcelona is also playing against Saint Levetico. They've not been performing like I thought they would, man. They've not been performing like I thought they would. They just drew 3-3 with Levant the other day. They've not been consistent, so I'll just give it goals with Barcelona. But let's see how much it pays away. Oh, okay. It pays the odd pays like 15 cent. If the Barcelona wins, it pays 15 cent. I wouldn't take that odd either way. I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take 15 cents. It's an obvious win for them, but 15 cents too little, man. You want to buff up that ticket with odds. Okay, then there's also Real Madrid. Real Madrid playing away against Atlanta Bilbao. So see, let's see how much it pays. Let's see how much it pays. Okay, they're paying Real Madrid 60 cents per every buck you bet. So it's not really an obvious win. They're gonna fight out on this one. So first half goal, man. Give it a first half goal. Definitely first half goal. It's gonna be a goal thriller. You can also give it BTS. Definitely BTS. It'll work out for you, man. Eh? Okay, let me go on. What other interesting games? Okay, PSG is playing Remis, but I'm sure it's an obvious. It's an obvious. They giving you like 6 cents if it's an obvious win. They're giving you like 6 cents if PSG wins. Not worth. It's not even worth you like betting it. It's good as like a full time 0.5 goals for any other match. Like if a team was to score one goal in that match, it doesn't pay that much. I wouldn't really go with it. I wouldn't go with that one. It doesn't pay that much. Okay. And anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let's check what's been happening on the news, man. They're saying Mbappe is moving to Real Madrid. They're saying he's moving to Real Madrid. Doubt it's just rumors. But PSG does need the money. It's not being a profitable season for most of these clubs. Hence, they were even trying to do the European Super League. The failed attempt of the Super League, it never happened. I'm sure, man, they smart people. I'm sure they're gonna get their brains together and make something of it, man. Make something of it, other than the European Super League, man. Anyway, pray for Gaza, man. Do you see what's happening in Israel? There, uh, yeah, man. Shit is real out there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, man. Thanks. You far too kind. Fourth episode. Would have thought, eh? Nah, don't worry. Episode per episode, like I always deliver on time. Excuse if I was late today, maybe by like 3 minutes. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, man. Rival Soccer Bet TV. I'm gonna take this thing to a new height. Believe you me, my steam will never die down, man. Eh? I'm one of those. My steam will never die down. And thanks for the loyal subscribers.